Santa's been and gone. Christmas is over for another year.
Haven't missed you singing.
You haven't?
No. Merry Christmas, Bedwetters.
Yeah, Merry post-music, Chrissa.
I hope you all had great Chrissies. Hope the fat man who was in the Coca-Cola inspired suit was kind to you.
Yep. Hope everyone had indulged in a couple of tequilas.
Treat yourself to a few whiskeys, maybe
Yep.
a couple of lung busters, a few cigars.
Yep, an Aperol Spritz.
If you where I'm from, maybe some cousin kissing.
Yep.
You know,
If that's what
just
you're
rip into that sort of stuff. It's where the best Christmases were, yeah. It's very incestuous.
Have you done?
Have I done some cousin kissing?
Yeah.
The one from the bush. It's all, I hadn't kissed anyone else but a cousin until I was 26.
Oh, so you're actually all related?
Yeah, incestuous. Yeah.
No, but you're all like
Incestuous is the word you keep trying to
like,
say.
No,
I've said twice.
I'm trying to say like extend like apart, but you're actually all somehow related.
Yeah, well, no. We just keep it in the family.
Oh, shut up.
Everyone in the bush does, Lou. Well, didn't you say the other week that all farmers are fucking hillbillies?
No, see, you put that online, mate.
That was great.
Without asking for my permission, and I got people going, mate, we're not bloody hillbillies. And I'm going, I know, I've been gaslit.
Well, why did you
I'm
call them
being
that?
gaslit in the corner by Jack Edward Archdale over here.
Don't know why you called them bloody all cousin kissing
Gaslighter.
hillbillies. That's what you think.
Gaslighter.
That's what you think of us. It's disgusting.
Gaslighter. Big old gaslighter. Rude. Hey, my Terry Tarling pink set matches me punter and dribbler's hat.
It really does.
Like the perfect pink.
That's actually a grouse outfit.
The perfect. Thank you. I love me
but with
Terry
the hat.
Yeah.
You know what? I find chicks in hats sexy. Chicks with tats, chicks in hats.
You love chicks in hats, chicks with tats.
Dude, like,
I don't
I
mind.
saw a chick with like full body tattoos the other day and I'm just like, holy fucking dooly.
Really?
Yeah, it gets me going.
I don't mind a guy in a hat, but like I wouldn't go out of my way to be like hot guy in a hat.
See, I'm a real hatman. I love hats. I've got more hats, I reckon, especially with Brett from Country Trucker Caps just sending me fucking hats and hats and hats.
You can't wear hats to work though.
Can't, no.
Are you in a suit every day?
Fuck no.
Are you in jeans and a shirt?
I just jeans and I've relegated down to like getting away with a t-shirt, which has been really nice.
Cheeky little fucker.
I'm a cheeky little bitch.
What main jobs have to wear a suit? Just out of pure curiosity.
Lou's clearly looking for a root. A suit, a root and a suit.
I'm actually looking for a partner, Jarch. Someone to spend my next few years with.
Well, Lou, you'd know better than I think. I mean, all the corporate jobs, all the guys. Where's that? What's the bar in the city that all the suits hang out in?
Ryan's Bar.
Ryan's Bar.
And people call it the dry cleaners. And me being so naive, I was like, what? What do you mean the dry cleaner? And it's because you go to pick up a suit.
Clever.
Very clever.
And have you been successful in picking up a suit there before?
No, I've only been there a few times.
True.
It's very like I feel out of place in the city. I feel like I'm walking around people going, "Shut up! You're at home making TikToks with your tripod, mate. What are you doing in here?"
I'd never ever let yourself think like that, buddy. No one's better or worse than you. You are who you are.
I can go around the city if I want.
You can do it
just because I'm not in a suit doesn't
it's a
mean I
fucking
can't.
cunt hole
be
anyway. Who cares?
It's a what?
Cunt hole.
Oh, whoa!
It is. It's fucking busy and dirty and just too many people.
Do you know what I always notice every time I go into the CBD? It's always so cold. But then if you're in Bondi, it's warm. It's because I think it's more because the buildings tower over the sun.
Correct. And you're a genius. And a lot of wind tunnels and stuff.
Wind tunnels?
Yeah.
How do you get those?
Well, just through all the buildings.
Do the buildings make them
direct
tunnely?
Well, if there is wind, it's going to direct.
Well, that's wrong because if you go for a walk along Bondi Beach, like it's still windy there. Where are the buildings?
Yeah.
Where are the buildings, mate?
I'm not saying that.
Where are the buildings, Jarch?
Buildings generate
Where
wind,
are the buildings for the wind tunnel? We're at Bondi Beach and it's windy. Oh,
Bedwetters.
Oh,
you see what I asked Santa?
No wind tunnels there, but no buildings.
The one thing I asked Santa, I wrote Santa a letter for Christmas, and I asked for one thing, and I said, mate, can you figure a way to sap the pure narcissism out of Louis? Out of Louis,
mate. We've just said Christmas.
Let me finish.
Don't jump in here with that word.
Santa's let me down. It's clearly still all through you. every fibre of your being. I reckon you've got a tramp stamp tattoo that just says narcissist.
I don't have any tattoos, and if I was to get one, it would not say narcissist.
You'll probably be getting the tattoo wrecked on you after our roasts.
Yeah, when's that happening? We'll do it in Jan.
All right, we'll do a New Year roast.
I'll be spending my entire New Year's Eve plotting the roast for you.
Just one night?
No. Are we spending my entire time? Okay, so what?
3 hours.
7 till 10? Like, how's that going to work for you, Lou? Just a couple hours? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I reckon I'll probably do it the night before and just fucking clean the floor with you again.
Mate, last time you fluked it.
I fluked it.
Yeah.
Interesting that I fluked it through the voting of the bedwetters, which is the most democratic way to win.
We know it was rigged.
Well,
we know that you called up the local pubs and said, get everyone on the voting.
Do you know what narcissists can't accept? Loss.
I know that I lost fair and square.
It's great because I've backed you into this corner of...
Yeah, it's me.
No, it's not.
No, okay, You're the narcissist because you're the one backing me into the corner, you gaslighting narcissistic fuck.
Simply incorrect. I'd cop my loss on the chin like a man would. You know what I mean? I'd be happy.
But you would get competitive with things.
I am very competitive, but also I don't care about all this shit either. I get competitive in sport.
We know that you cheat in board games as well.
I do muck around in board games. I do like that.
You told us that.
Yeah, it's a bit of fun.
I've never been competitive.
Haven't you?
Honestly, it's like if I'm losing, I'm like, guys, I'll just pop out back for a bit. You carry on field.
I don't know. I don't see that. I see you like...
Me in a drama competition, though, in charades.
See, there's certain...
Do you know what I'm really good at?
Oh, fuck.
No, this. I'm dead set serious on this one. Not even just saying that. The board game Articulate. Like, I'm fucked up good at it. Like, really good.
Lou...
no, trust me, Jarch. Jarch. Trust me on this one.
You say trust me on this one.
We'll team
you
up.
are the boy who cried. You personify.
We'll team tag and do Articulate.
Tag team.
Oh, sorry.
So
we'll team tag team.
Tag team.
We'll
Articulate.
tag team and do.
Listen,
Senorita.
Sorry.
Stop it.
Sorry.
Senorita.
Listen, I'll wipe the floor with you on fucking Articulate too.
See, I'm being very honest and open here. I know you'd beat me at Cluedo. I know you'd beat me at Monopoly.
I've tried Cluedo
I know you'd beat me at
No, I wouldn't.
Categories.
I'd probably bet you it's categories.
I know you'd beat me at Risk. I know you'd beat me at bloody heads up, thumbs down, goldfish, whatever.
I've played one of the games.
Hands down, when it comes to Articulate, the big dog LDD is taking home the gold prize.
Ironically, not a very articulate finish to that fucking sentence.
It's more just the way that adrenaline hits me. I can just like...
Is it the same adrenaline that hits you when you're saving a man from eating a hot chili where you just got him milk one day? Fuck me, Lou. Well, if that hits you, yeah, I'm fucked. If that's the case,
No, it's like, when like someone's yelling out being like, in the Bahamas, like there's something comes over me and I'm just like, Great Barrier.
The Great Barrier Reef isn't in the Bahamas, buddy. Jesus Christ. Hey, bedwetters. Are you kind of with me that maybe Lou isn't that good at fucking Articulate?
I just mean that, like, with that adrenaline during those games, it's like when I used to do drama and it was like improvisation. Something comes over me and it's really good.
Oh, man. Holy shit, dude. Lou, you are the boy that cried wolf. Now,
no.
No, I won't. I simply refuse to believe it until I see it in the flesh. I won't believe it.
Why don't we?
I've been scorned too many times.
You don't have plans on New Year's Eve. Perhaps we play Articulate. Steph would be really good at it. I want her on my team. I would say we could invite my partner to play, but...
Oh, no. This is taking a sad twist.
No, it's not.
That's taking a very depressing twist.
I could bring a friend.
Oh God.
Can
I say that I don't want to do that now on New Year's?
Can we start the podcast again?
Steph, and you. No, sorry, buddy. This is going in.
And just you, you and Steph.
And you're your own team, because no one could come or make it. And I forgot to get and you forgot to bring alcohol, and we didn't have enough for all of us, so we're just drinking and you've got to be sober by yourself.
Like I'll just bring my big drink bottle.
Yeah, you've got that fucking hand grenade.
Do you guys need me to drop you off anywhere? I'm sober, I can drive. No, we're making me sound like a loser. I'm not. I'm cool. I've got mates. I'm good at articulate and I can drink.
Okay. If anyone's out there for Lou, this is actually why she wanted to do a podcast.
No, I don't want anyone from the podcast.
Oh, what the fuck?
I don't.
You hating on the bedwetters?
No, I just...
Do not bite the fucking hand
I
that
don't
feeds you,
need
Lou.
2 people who wet the bed. One's enough.
See, this is why I don't believe in your bedwetting, because I'm a bedwetter through and through. Now I
Don't try and come at
Sorry,
me.
dog, you're dissing it.
Mate,
you're fucking dissing
I
it, mate.
wet the bed my entire life till 8 or 9. You think I'm going to disrespect bedwetting?
Yeah, you've added 9 in because it doesn't sound good enough to just say 8. You're now 29. That's 21 years ago, kid. That's a lifetime.
I told you there was definitely an occasion at 19.
You didn't sound convincing, and now you're
want to call Jill?
Now you're spitting acid at the bedwetters.
Do you want to call Jill right now?
Yep, I fucking do.
Put your headphones on.
You don't say a fucking word. I control this conversation. Because you could maybe say little things that would push her in the right direction.
I'll just say, hi, Mum, I'm here. Jarch has a question for you.
That's correct.
Okay.
And that's all you say. Let's be very clear. This is the first time I've ever spoken to your mum too. And I'm mildly ashamed
You
of it.
still connected? Get off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this will be the first time you've ever spoken to Jill.
What are you wearing?
You're sick. Okay, here we go.
Hello, darling.
Hi, Mum. Jarch is here as well. He's got a question for you.
G'day, Jill. How you going?
I'm great. I hope you're not recording me.
No, we're not. It's completely off the record. Hey, Jill, I must admit I'm moderately ashamed to be meeting you in this fashion and speaking to you for the first time like this, but I hope you're very well, and I can't wait to meet you in real life.
Excellent.
I do have a question for you, though. Did Lou wet the bed when she was around 19? Or did it stop at 8?
I've got no idea.
Yeah. I figured as much. I did figure as
Mum,
much, Jill, to be honest.
You know there was a time when I was drunk, around 19.
She doesn't.
Back me up here, Jill.
She doesn't.
I don't know, Lou. I don't know what to say.
Oh, all right. She's taking sides with Jarch.
It's entirely possible.
There you go.
It is entirely possible, but there is zero recollection, so that's the way it goes.
Under the influence of alcohol, it's entirely possible.
She's not wrong.
Anything's entirely possible under the influence of alcohol, Jill. But I do appreciate the confirmation of the non-confirmation, and thank you. And I'm looking forward to meeting you in real life.
Excellent. So when are you coming to Christchurch?
Well, I'm actually over in New Zealand on the 26th of January.
There you go. You can go stay with
There
Jill.
you go.
I'll pop in
Pop in.
Yep.
if you'll have me.
He'll probably wet the bed though, Mum, so make sure you put a plastic sheet down.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for that confirmation, Jilly. Love you.
Love you.
Bedwetters for life.
What a sweetheart.
Lisa, she got, it's entirely possible. Do you love how
Initially saying she had no recollection of it, so...
The cutest way she answers the phone, hello, darling, and then it's just you. And she's like, oh. It's not my gorgeous, phenomenal, articulate playing Lulu.
I did sense a tonal change when she realised that I was there, which is fine. I'm not your loving daughter.
She texts me, you brat, that isn't going in the next podcast, is it?
Sorry to say, Jill, but it certainly is. There we go. So, yeah, you are... Look, there's no proof that you did.
Well,
There's
I
no
would
witnesses. There's zero evidence. Your mum doesn't even know who was your key fucking witness in this trial.
Mate, we could get Franco up if you really want to go to war. We just keep calling our parents, when did I wet the bed?
That's why I didn't want you to control the conversation, because I knew you'd do what you did do. Mum, I did, didn't I? You know,
have I told you about the time that I can't remember what happened, but I needed $100. Mum and Dad were out for dinner. So I sent them a photo of Toby with a canvas bag over his head, and I said, I'll kidnap Toby unless you transfer me $100. And they thought it was so funny that they transferred
Did they?
transferred me the money.
That's good.
Yeah, well, I was obviously the favourite child.
Yeah.
Still am.
Yeah, correct.
So yeah, they thought it was the funniest thing. They showed all their friends.
Look, that's a good way to do it.
If I did that to you, would you transfer me for $100?
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe. But nah, I don't know your
Coming
dog.
over and kidnapping your dog.
Yeah, you kidnap him if you want.
No, I couldn't. Scary.
Yeah, he's huge.
Big Kobe.
It's a pit bull.
He's a big senorita.
He'll rip your fucking face off.
No, thank you. He's bigger than Tonka.
No, he's not. Tonka's a lot bigger.
Tonka's a big senorita.
Yeah, I know. I had a war wound on Tonka for the weekend. Saw that sweet angel. Jumped up, scratched me.
He's a sweet soul for is he a Rottweiler?
Rottweiler, yeah. Yeah, he is dumb as dog shit.
But is it true that they can like turn and just like bite?
Mate, you know what bites more than these big fucking dogs that get such a bad rap?
Sharks.
Yeah, well, I suppose. They hunt with their fucking mouth. So,
What were you
Luke.
going to say?
Chihuahuas and shit, little dogs.
Oh, yeah, Toby, he'll bark.
Fuckers. They are fuckers. I had my mate's fucking bloody sausage dog. Its name was Lola. I'd call it bipolar Lola because one time she'd just be like licking your face and then next, and she'd just get you. My mate Corco and Tara, shout out to them. Their dog, fucking Tara's dog Lola. And I was in Yamba. Lola's sitting on me, happy as Larry, and then it just bit my face.
Ouch.
And I was like, you little fuck. And I wanted to like ring it. I think I hit it. And then Tara like yelled at me for hitting a dog.
Can't
I'm
be
like,
doing that.
yeah, you can. It bit my fucking face.
Oh, I suppose that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I gave it a smack.
But and going back to the dogs, like they just turn. You know how they just like change? It's the same as a human though. Like you can be in a happy mood and then you can just go, rah! This is not a good start to the podcast.
Yeah. Like not.
It's not
But
bad.
something would usually have to trigger a human to turn. You know what I mean? Usually.
What's your tipping point of anger or sadness or?
What really gets me going? People who don't wave in. I had an incident the other day, and
You saying that to me has just. I was literally in my brain thinking the exact same thing because it fucks me off when people don't let you in or they see you. Or,
mate,
even worse, when you're driving down kind of a narrow street and they just fang past you like you have to pull over to the side. They're just like, wow.
I've chased people on my motorbike and stuff, and like really.
And then you've met them and they go, are you that guy from TikTok?
Wasn't on it. Oh well, probably yeah. They wouldn't have known me then. It was pre all that shit. But like,
Gotta be careful now, mate.
you know how you're a little self-help fucking nerd and you love all that fucking woo-woo shit.
Yes.
I had a self-help moment the other day after a road rage incident.
Was it one of the quotes I sent you that helped?
No, it was just me cooling off and realising that I was probably having a bad day and that I didn't need to yell at a man like that. So but to be fair, he's in the wrong. I'm driving along. This white van pulls out directly in front of me. So I just fucking hit the hammer, hit the horn, give him a big beep. I'm trying to turn into this Woolworths. So there's a little turn bay. And he just goes into it and just stops. No blinker on, no nothing. So I don't know what this guy's doing. He's just stopped in the middle of the road. I'm going, what the fuck is this guy doing? So I give him another one. And he does like a turn around because he's trying to turn the van around to go back this way. And I'm going, fucking what are you doing? And he winds his window. He said, what the fuck is your problem? And I wind down my window. I said, you fucking pulled out in front of me, you cunt. And he goes, you were a fucking kilometre away. I said, why would I have to hit my brakes if I was that fucking far away? I can see people looking at me and him screaming at each other. And he starts to go off again. And I'm like, go off. And he starts yelling at me again. So I'm yelling at him again. And I'm just fuming. I'm losing my mind. I'm like, we're about to fucking punch on here, man, this bloke. Anyway, he takes off. And I'm like, I am so angry going into this car park. And then I had an appointment I was going to, and I was like, you know what, mate? You're really cranky. You don't want to go in there like that. Just go for a walk around the block and just cool yourself down. Because all it takes is for me to like get out of those situations and then a bit of
Self-help.
what's the word? Perspective starts to generate.
Yes, and you go, why am I so angry at
and
this?
I was like, you know what? I probably didn't need to call him a cunt and like
you
scream
definitely
at him,
didn't need to call him the C word.
you know. But I was like, that was pretty angry. And I was like, you're having a bit of a bad day. You've kind of taken it out on the bloke. And so I started to feel bad. And I was like, he's just working. He's just a bloke that's working. He's going about his day. You didn't need to be that cranky. And I see the bloke. So I walk through the thing and walk up to him and I go, how you going, mate? And he was like tense. And I go, listen, I'm having a really bad day and I took it out on you. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I didn't need to yell at you like that.
That's huge from you.
And he was like, really appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I'm just, same thing, blah, blah, blah. And we shook hands and he's like, hope your day gets better. I'm like, yeah, you too. And then I just felt great.
That's big from you going up to someone.
Thanks, because Steph tells me I've got to change my road rage.
Yeah. No, it's not just you, though. I'm not saying that it's only I've got road rage now since being in Sydney.
I've got a theory.
Does this lead into a theory?
This has led me into a theory.
Okay.
The more working class area you're in or the more working class vehicle, the more waves you'll get. The better the vehicle and the richer the area, the less waves you get. And that's a goddamn truth.
I would say that's the same on the footpath as well.
You're dead right. You think a bird in a fucking Range Rover, trophy wife in a Range Rover, pulls out in front of you, doesn't know how to fucking handle the vehicle, doesn't know what she's doing, pulls out, blah, blah, blah. I reckon you get a wave one time out of 10.
Yep.
If you're in the bush, everyone just waves to everyone, irrespective of whether you know them. When you just drive through town, Steph is like, why do you do that? Because you drive it through, you give them the one finger off the steering wheel.
That's what I do.
Everyone does it. It's such a nice thing.
Me and Gianni, if I've pulled over for someone, I just put my little, what's that finger?
Index.
I just pop up me indy.
Yep.
Bing, bing, bing.
That's it. That's what happens.
Yeah.
In the rich areas, they're just fucking, they don't do it.
It's a very, very big generalisation though, Jarch.
Nah, it's true.
It's almost as...
Go to a working class, or even in rich areas, the tradies.
This is almost screaming... all gypsies are hippies. No.
All hippies are rich,
Yeah,
which they are. Now, it's true.
I agree to an extent, but I also think senorita.
Bedwetters, let me know what you reckon, because I reckon I'm dead set right.
DMs
and if a tradie doesn't wave to me, then I'm like, that's fucked. I get like, oh, what the fuck? I just let him in. I'm used to it with like the fucking Mercedes and the bloody, the big flash.
Now you're just going off at European cars.
No, I'm not.
You are. All the cars you've named are European. Back off.
It's because they're driving flash fucking Bentleys and shit.
Mate, you drive a European car. Eat shit.
Yeah, it's grouse.
So people probably think, so you're part of the theory.
No.
Ha! Yes.
How am I part of the theory?
Because you just be naming European cars and you've got a European car and you live in a high-end suburb.
Correct, but I had the same ute for 11 years. I only just got this vehicle.
You're now one of them.
No, because I'm waving. But mine's not expensive.
You are now.
Mine's a mid-level vehicle.
Yours is a nice car. Have you seen Gianni? He's like 10 grand. 12 max. Got ya.
What's the point?
That you're one of them.
Fuck off. And nor will I ever be. And I'll always be a waver. And I'll always wave. Just know, Bedwetters, if you see me on the road, you're getting away from me. If you let me in, irrespective.
Same with me. You're getting away from me and a toot from Gianni.
And the theory is correct. Rich people don't wave. Working class people do. Thank you, Lou. Next segment.
Whatever.
Red light, green light.
Fuck you. Red light, green light.
Red light. Love me red light, green lights. Lulu.
Red light, green light, Goanna wrestling.
Goanna. What'd you say?
Goanna wrestling.
Goanna.
Well, it's just my accent.
Guana. Sounds like a fancy drink. Could I get a guana?
Red or green, mate?
For guana wrestling, let me see. Green.
Yeah.
Love a guana.
Did you do it at your Bucks party the other weekend?
I haven't actually for a while, to be honest, but we do it all the fucking time.
Oh, I always see boys do it.
Yeah, it's the best.
Put their bloody belts around.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fucking awesome.
I've had it.
Have you done it?
Yeah.
How'd you go?
Not great, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
It's hard.
You would have been better at 8 than you were at 28. You would have just been like a boulder. Couldn't move you.
It's hard though.
Get 6 belts.
We need an extender.
Just use a hose. Just get the garden hose. It is hard. Really Very
hard.
bad for you too.
What's the like? How did that start? What's the origination?
Origin. Fuck me. Yeah, you'd be really good at articulate.
No.
Shut the fuck up. Now, the origin. I don't know. I actually don't know.
Should I Google it? Should I do a Google?
Yeah, do a Google. But I dare say it's been going on for a fucking long time.
There's an actual national competition.
What is it, like an Eastern European thing or something?
No, it's in Australia.
Oh, there would be. Yeah. But the origins of it.
It's at the Wooleye Sports Ground. There are weight divisions. There's weight divisions.
Well, it'd have to be. I mean, Jesus, skinny little fella.
So sorry. That live Google did nothing for the... Oh, it has been running since 1985.
Yeah, that's that competition, Lou, but we're trying to find the origin of Goanna wrestling.
Jarch, I don't want to Google anymore.
Why?
It hurt my brain. It originated in 1985.
No, it didn't.
Well, it did. That's what Google says.
That competition.
I couldn't go... Oh, fine, I'll go further.
Oh, fuck, all you got to do is type in... Fuck me, mate. Is it that hard?
Goanna wrestling. What is it? Originated. Where is Goanna wrestling?
Oh, fuck, I'll do it.
Here we go. Wooleye in 1985.
Mate.
I'm right there. 19th century. There you go. Back to the 19th century. Lulu sleepy. Lulu tired. Lulu want a nap.
Hard life doing TikToks and podcasts, isn't it, mate? You got it real tough.
That is very rude. I work very hard.
Do you? What did you do yesterday?
Made content.
What did you do Monday?
More content.
How much?
No, don't. I'm not having this conversation with you. You're being very mean today.
Lulu.
You won't let me have that I'm good at articulate. You told me to shut the fuck up because I didn't know the fucking whatever it is.
Origin. State of origin.
State of O. What us cool kids call it. The slang, my friend. God. The slang, my brother.
Someone help me.
Anyway.
Tobbs, you want to sub in? Get this fucking bird behind the computers, bruh?
Red light, green light.
Yeah.
Replacing your co-host for season 2 of We Mean Well. Wrecked. Green.
It will be a green, but...
You're the one leaving.
I know, I'll understand that. And I'll start something called I Mean Well. And then I will rate better than you because you'll get some dipshit on here that it won't be the same.
We'll just be telling each other on the charts. We'll be dipping between 5 and 6.
No, cutie. Oh, so cute. No, I'll be at the forefront of the charts.
Narcissist.
You will start to just slowly drop. You know what I mean?
Narcissist.
It'd be like... you know when they change a famous character in like a TV show with another actor?
That's what happens.
It's not the same.
Well, we'd almost have to go through a divorce. Like, who would get bedwetters for life? I would argue I would.
Oh, the person that hasn't wet the bed since they were 8.
All right, fine. You can have bedwetters for life. I'll take wrecked.
I started wrecked.
Nah.
In this duo I did.
It's great. It's a group situation. Look, let's just be clear. We can't work without each other.
Correct.
It's a hate-love.
This is a symbiotic relationship. Without one, the other fails.
Correct. We're yin and yang.
We are pretty different.
Or like Shrek and Fiona.
You're obviously Shrek.
Or Patrick and SpongeBob.
If you do a fucking SpongeBob laugh, I'll leave. And it will be I Mean Well. Don't. Remember when that happened, that was the first time that Bedwetters said, I actually turned the podcast off. You got people to don't, Lou. You got Constantine. Don't. Seriously, mate. I'll fucking... No! See what I mean, guys?
I'm like a child with a giant red button in front of me.
Guys?
Like, you were just pushing me. I just had to. I could feel... I was smiling, and then I tried to stop, and then I just felt it from my puku up to my throat, and then it just came out.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
I won't anymore.
I'm so sorry, everyone. People just switched off. Know that.
Do you want to go... You do a red light, green light then?
That whole thing was red.
Well, do you want me to go again then?
No, I'll go.
Because I'm obviously the one who carries this entire show.
If you read the DMs, then Bedwetters disagree. Spitting. Red light, green light, spitting. Just in general.
I looked at you like,
Where are you going with this?
red.
I'm a big green.
I know you are. It's disgusting. All boys do it. They go,
But see, I'm green. This is the weird thing. If I'm walking past and I see a bloke spit, I'm like, fucking hell, that's gross. But then I know that I do it. On sporting fields, when you're working and shit like that, spitting's fine and normal.
I notice it a lot in NRL.
Yeah, but that's normal. That doesn't look that bad. It's just like you got to get it out. But like just spitting on the street, Steph hates it.
It's a red, mate. Like, come on, just like swallow.
Nah, it's not in me. It's not in me to swallow.
What do you feel when you need to spit?
Saliva in my mouth.
Can't you just swallow it?
Nah.
I don't think I've ever not swallowed something.
Holy dooly.
It's not what I was
Lucky ex-boyfriends, eh?
Not where I was going with that, but obviously both our brains go straight to the gutter.
Straight to the gutter, of course.
Red for me.
Okay, that's a green for me. I'm about it.
Red light, green light, rewatching movies or series.
Fucking green, mate.
Same. People are like, no, I've seen that. If it's great, watch it again. I've seen Step Brothers and The Gentleman and Lords of Dogtown probably like 40 times.
Yeah,
My three favourite movies.
Really?
Love Lords of Dogtown, love Step Brothers, love The Gentleman.
Yeah. I do love.
I've also seen Napoleon Dynamite a million times.
I've actually never seen Napoleon Dynamite.
Tina, eat the food, you fat lard.
Yeah, zero context with that.
Can you bring me my chapstick?
Hey, how funny are out of context movie quotes that the other bloke doesn't know? Also peak comedy. Wrecked.
I see you drinking skim milk because you think you're fat.
Oh, you're going
Well,
again.
you're not fat. You could be drinking whole if you wanted.
Oh, you're still going. Are you one of those hey, red light, green light, saying the lines before they come out in the movie when you're watching it? Or fuck.
And
That
Step
is
Brothers.
the most fucked
I know
up.
all the Step Brothers quotes.
So does everyone, Lou.
No,
and shut
not
the
like
fuck up.
I'm really,
Oh my God.
really good at quoting Step Brothers,
Oh,
Jarch.
who isn't, mate?
No,
Everyone's,
you don't understand.
I've heard you quoted on the podcast
It was
before.
Johnny Hopkins and Sloan Kettering.
We get
They
it.
were blazing that shit up every day.
Oh, you remembered a line.
Well, I'm not going to call him Dad. Brandon, you're 39 years old. I don't expect you to call him Dad.
I'm so
Well,
sorry.
I'm not going to call him Dad ever, even if there's a fire.
Oh, wow. You remembered one of the most iconic lines out of Step
You
Brothers.
keep your liver-spotted hands off my mother. She's a Satan. You write a check for $10,000 for Brennan and Dale.
See how that's annoying?
I haven't had a carb since 2004. You want to touch these bad boys?
You've had many carbs since 2004.
That is true. Whoa, my tits just hanging out.
Show us?
This is the worst podcast of all time.
Oh, whose fault is that? You've just been quoting movies for the last 10 minutes.
I was for 12 seconds. Grow up. Get your space, time
Bro,
awareness.
I actually don't think I could watch a movie with you. If you were doing that, I'd be like,
I
mate,
know.
you've got to shut the fuck up. People that did that, I'm like, oh, congratulations.
I wouldn't.
You've watched the movie before.
There'd be like a couple I'd just like do, but I wouldn't
So
do them
what?
all.
So can I actually? This is interesting for me. This is like interviewing a serial killer. Run me through your brain, like the process that goes into your brain on why do you do that?
Well, Jarch, it's the exact same as me when like I'm here with the microphone. Like it's almost like I have a disease where it goes through my brain and no, it goes through my mouth before it goes through my brain.
Is your disease being incredibly inarticulate? What the fuck are you talking about?
I need to go to bed.
Yeah, buddy, something's happening. But I truly want to get an insight here.
I wouldn't do it every movie, but
I don't
like,
care.
Step Brothers is the main one. There's just something about it that I know all of it. It makes me so happy that I just like love timing my voice with theirs.
But would you not think that if you were watching it in a group of people, that would irritate everyone else?
Well,
there?
I just whisper it like it was Johnny Hopkins and Sloan Kettering.
We both know that you wouldn't do that.
I would try.
We both know that you wouldn't try.
Well, I would. I'd try anything for you, a good friend. This is the worst podcast.
I'm happy with it.
No, I'm actually really enjoying it.
Yeah, nah. What was it? What were we talking about? Red light, green light.
Dunno.
What was the initial one?
Rewatching series in movies.
Oh, absolutely.
Green is green. I'm actually currently rewatching The OC.
Are ya?
Yeah. Iconic.
Mate, I reckon, yeah, like, The Gentleman is an absolute fucking perler.
How many times you seen Debbie Does Dallas?
Upwards of 60. Love that vintage shit. I like my porno, I like my cars vintage. And they look like they could go off-road really well. I don't know what that meant.
Yeah, I just think.
But I'm happy with it.
I didn't know either, and I didn't know if that was a euphemism.
I tried to make it one.
It seemed like one.
It did. I reckon if I hadn't said something, I would have got away with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a big fan of that. You know, there's this thing you know how all the fucking Gen Zs, God love you if you're Gen Z, and this is a huge generalization, but there's like this trend going through them where it's like, if you like rewatch stuff, it's like a trauma thing. It's like, you know, people have their comfort shows and stuff, and they're like, yeah, that's based off trauma. Like everything, you got to be traumatized if you like a TV show now, apparently. And I'm like, nah, bruh.
I've watched
The
Gossip.
Gentleman is just off its fucking head.
Honestly, one of the best movies.
God, it's good.
Like, phenomenal.
Yeah. Like,
All the actors, everyone cast in that, perfect.
love those Kingsman movies too. I've seen
Oh, I
them
love
heaps.
The Kingsman.
Fuck, they're good. Like,
You know what I watched this Christmas season? Love Actually.
oh, true.
I watch that every Christmas Eve.
Yeah, Elf comes around too.
I love Elf. I sometimes feel like I am Elf.
Will Ferrell said to me once, "G'day, mate," and I felt like my life was complete. And Paul Rudd did the white guy. Paul Rudd did the white guy smile to me. They were walking out of the radio station, and I was walking out of the bathroom, and they had, I don't know if they had an agent or anything. It was him. It was Will Ferrell, Paul Rudd, and David. Fucking what's the other guy's name? He plays Champ. And they're walking out. They've done an interview, and I see. So I'm walking out of the thing doing a piss, and I just see Will Ferrell, Paul Rudd, and David.
That is my dream, meeting those three.
And I went, "G'day, boys." And Will Ferrell was like, "G'day, mate." And Paul Rudd did this. Did the white guy smile. And I was like, that's perfect from Paul.
So Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
Wow, that makes me really jealous.
Dude, I was like blown away.
That's like goals.
Yeah.
That's like goals queen. It's like so go off. Yeah. You got another red light, green light?
We actually already kind of discussed it last couple of weeks ago. Pickup lines. And, you know, I was like bushy, like a, you know.
Green, but circumstance.
Circumstantial, correct.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like, sometimes it won't work. I actually got a really funny message on Hinge the other day. I'll read it out to you.
Please do.
I think you'll really appreciate this. Not a pickup line, but just like in the realm of that.
Yep.
In the realm! Sorry. Oh my God, he sent... Oh, okay, we've got to play this. Right, so he goes... It's Hinge, but we only message via voice memo. But you have to impersonate a movie trailer narrator where you outline a whack plotline and the name of an actor that doesn't exist but sounds like an actor, e.g. Hornomius G. Stone. And I said, probably the best message I've ever had. You go first. And he sent a voice note.
Yep.
Headphones on. This is going to be amazing.
This summer comes a motion picture event about a group of friends who want to stick it to the man. A story of friendship, rebellion, and finding your home. From the creative team that brought you Breakfast Club. Dude, Where's My Vape? Starring Timothy Chalamet, Logan Lerman, Zendaya, and Enrique Di Pasquale Jr.
Do you think that was real?
What?
Do you think that was him?
Yeah.
That was phenomenal.
Did you go back to him?
He just sent it.
Oh, just then?
Yeah.
Maybe he's the one.
Can you send one back to him?
We can make one.
Yeah, we'll make one after the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good. That was really good. Most creative thing I've ever had done. Just parked up now.
Just fucked up. Stop texting that bloke. We got the Bedwetters Hotline to do, mate. Been on your phone all day.
No, I haven't.
You have. Every single second.
I have not.
How many texts have you guys sent to each other? In the last hour?
4 each.
More. I reckon more.
It's like that scene in Finding Nemo where the birds go, more, 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 more. You know the one? P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney.
Oh, fuck, perfect. We're quoting movie lines again. Hilarious. Okay, comedy gold from Lou, and now we'll actually have some comedy gold because we're doing the Bedwetters Hotline. Put your headphones on there, duh. All right, let's see what we got from you bedwetting sons of bitches.
Oh, we have to drive home separately because we didn't drive here together.
Correct.
Oh.
Sorry, bud. You can drive right behind me.
Can we?
Yeah.
What's that called? Carpooling?
Convoy.
No,
We'll convoy.
Let's do that.
Yeah, I'll make sure you get home safe.
Can you actually?
Yeah, I'm going to have
I think
to.
I'm drunk.
I've seen you driving. All right. Let's see what you guys have got.
Hey, boys. Just wanted to run something by you. Is there like support groups, or can we create a support group for the bedwetters? Don't get me wrong, love a bedwetter, but it's really becoming an inconvenience for me. Like, I'm literally considering putting a nappy on my boyfriend. After a night on the piss, he's bound to wet the bed. And guess who has to clean it up?
Yeah.
Me. Anyway, any suggestions would be great. Love you. Love yous. Love the podcast. Bye.
Love you. Maybe there should
Love
be a
you.
support
Do you know
group.
what's just struck to my mind?
What?
Perhaps we start a Facebook group and people can, like, how good would that be on a Sunday morning? Hey, lads, just an FYI, I pissed the bed last night. Anyone with me?
Yeah.
And then people go, mate, I'm with you. I did it too.
It feels kind of right,
It
doesn't
feels really right.
Yeah, because there's a lot of miso soups out there. I've realised that their boyfriends are getting home, pissing everywhere. And yeah, look, they make it their job. It's kind of their job because he's probably drunk as a skunk still in the morning. She's got to undo the sheet.